and welcome along and welcome back to Attingham Park. Today we're going to be heading down to the shop because I think it's time for the 7810 to move onwards. It's got 54.5 hours on it and we need to I think we've got a replacement that's come up that is absolutely perfect. After that we're going to be cracking on with the harvest. Field 6 and Field 12A are both ready to get harvested, and if we can knock those out in these couple of days, that would be absolutely perfect. So let's take this down this end here, and we will see how much we can get for our 7810 here. Into here, and it's currently worth 18,000 without repaint or repair. So let's repaint it first, yes, and repair it, yes. We can get 32,000 for it. This actually is absolutely awesome. So let's sell that, and yes, and we're over 100,000 having sold that. And that is absolutely brilliant because overnight here has come up this, another Massey Ferguson 6S, which is pretty perfect for our farm. Now, I'm going to reduce the 3-point that's on it. So we'll just put a 710 front weight on instead. We don't really have any front, front 3-point pieces of equipment, so there's no point in us doing that. The other thing I want to do to differentiate it from our existing 6S is make this the anniversary edition, so we'll get the grey front on that. The other thing we have here that I need to point out is that this is actually a 165, so this has 10 horsepower more than our existing one as well. So that's actually really cool. I absolutely love that that this has come up, and we're saving a massive whack of money. I think it's like 15,000 to get the slightly higher engine. So that is absolutely brilliant. I am not going to put the Isaria Pro Compact on there. We have that on the 7610, and we're not planning to get rid of that anytime soon. And we have we're not going to put the GPS on now. We will probably put it on later. The last thing I need to do though is go and grab somebody from the patrons to put on our number plate. So selecting someone at random from the producer level patrons. Gareth, congratulations. I am going to put GAR for you on this number plate. So we're going front and back and type 1 and okay. So that is the setup for our brand new tractor. 64,000 means we're going to be left with about 40,000, which is perfect. So let's buy that. Yes. And I think that is the perfect edition. That Fentide deal, if we were on here a lot longer, would be awesome as well. But yeah, we really can't afford that. If that came out post-harvest, that would be brilliant. Now, while we're down here, we do need to pick up a header and a header trailer as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my harvester and show the combinations. We want the larger Terraflex here. We don't have enough to buy this outright, so we are going to lease it. It has no options, and this is what we were going to do anyway, whether we bought this tractor or not. So we will lease that header. And I want to go in and find, so I should be able to find that header now. Combinations. And I think I'm going to get the 7030 trailer. I quite like this one instead. Where is Massey Ferguson? There we go. And rim color, I think we'll go with the white. Or the silver, actually. And yeah, we'll leave the number plate that we've just got on. We are not going to need the spare wheel, so let's lease that. That for 331. And there we go. Let's go and have a look. Header all loaded up onto the trailer and ready to go. I got a Massey Ferguson red on the trailer, It's a Case Combine, of course. I got stuck in Massey Ferguson because of our wonderful new tractor here. So, yeah, we've gone from having a very blue, very Ford-based farm, Ford New Holland-based farm, to going to a very red one where we got Massey tractors and a Case Combine, which is quite funny. It's amazing how things develop given long enough on a save on a particular map. And yeah, I love that we've got a little bit of a change here. So we're going to use our brand new tractor to take this header and this header trailer over to field 6. If we get field 6 knocked out today, that would be absolutely perfect. We've got basically 6 days to get 9 fields done. And as you can see, we've only got 2 fields coming up on these first 2 days. So that is going to leave us 7 fields in 4 days, which is a huge amount to get through. And going to leave us at least a field behind where we need to be at the end of these 6 days. If there is a contract on field 7, though, which is also ready to harvest, it might be worth trying to do that while we are up here. So I'm just going to bring this in here. And I think we might use our new anniversary edition tractor today. So let's go head back to the main farm and see if we can't hook things up and get things running. It could probably do with a repair as well, looking at this. As this seems to need a repair, we'll pull this into our workshop. And I was originally going to do this with my 7810 at the start of this episode. 2,655 to repair it, but that's not too bad. So we can reverse this back out of here and go and hook up to our trailer, which is just around the corner. Just in these barns here is where I think I put that trailer. Yep, there we go. And we can hook this up to here. That should work absolutely perfectly. And yeah, this will work out quite well for us. Does up our horsepower on here by another 30 HP compared to the 7810. So it's a good upgrade, and it's an inexpensive upgrade as well. So very happy with that. With my tractor and trailer down at the field, we want to get this out. Of course, our, well, new to us, Case 7150, our sole combine for this year's harvest. It's got a fairly big tank on it, but this is why we got the new Stuart trailer when it came up. Oh, this does need repairs before we get it out. One of those things which I meant to do before harvest started this year, and we didn't get round to. So let's see. 4,000. Well, our money is disappearing fast. We've still got 30,000 in the bank, though. So I'm not too worried about that. We have no GPS on this. I'm very tempted if I'm going to be running it to put GPS on it. Yes. Okay, it is going to take away half of our money, but I'm going to save that in me doing the harvest myself. Let's customize this then and add GPS onto it. 15,000. Customize. Yes. I did say at the time I bought this, I was going to put GPS on it. So, happy to do that. 15,000. We are down to 15,678. Those pigs last time have really, really helped us to upgrade things on the farm. We've gone from a very 90s-centric farm to a much more modernized one now. Before we continue, this video is brought to you in partnership with the awesome people at Apex Gaming PCs. I've teamed up with Apex Gaming PCs to create my own custom line of PCs suitable for everybody from beginner farmers to virtual farming experts. Apex Gaming PCs are offering up to $250 off your next purchase just by using my link in the description below. So go check them out. So arcade combine up to the field. Let's bring it in and line up with the header. Bring it around here. Yeah, much easier to connect on the header from this angle where I'm looking over the end of the combine. Let's just look forwards and carefully line things up. That should do it. Connect on. And then we'll connect that up. Yeah, and everything else is connected. Just check that that turns. Yes. Brilliant. So unfold the combine. I don't think I can get through the trees there. And also, it's a little bit easier and a little bit straighter to come this way. I think we'll be able to actually get these fields baled up. One advantage of only having these two fields to do today means that we are going to be in a position where we're going to have a free day, and we can either do a contract with that, which is very possible, or we could go and get these fields baled and out the way nice and early and not have to worry about it later. I think we'll see how we go. For now, we do want to get some straw out of this. So hopefully this is now dropping straw, which it is. And we can get into field 6 and get this field cut. Where I want to set the GPS for this field is along this edge. So I think it's about 293. Should be about right. 292 maybe. Let's pop out cab and just check. There, that is the correct angle. 293 exactly. Right, set our first waypoint. Let it run along here for 15 meters. And set our second waypoint. Do the width. Check our lines, which are good. Excellent. And that means our GPS is set up as well. We're coming back round to the top end of the field, but we have hit 85% full. I'm slightly concerned I'm not going to make it to the end of the field before I have to empty. And with my auger out into the crop and not really enough space to move with the combine, this could get a little bit messy very, very fast. But no, I think we're going to be okay. We're up to 95% full. I don't think we're going to hit a full tank before the end of the field here. So that is all good. Let's lift up the header then. Spin this round. And we're going to go back into the field. Straight the other way. I want to get 2 headlands done with this. If we can do that, that will be really good. So back in here like so, and we are at 98%, 99%. Auger out, and we'll go and get the tractor and trailer, and that actually is really good. A full tank off the headland this field is very much an improvement from previous harvests on here. In fact, looking at the yield map a little while ago, it definitely seems to be better. If I can bring this under here, actually. There we are. And empty that out. We could go back and have a look at the yield map. Yeah, look at that. There is immediately a better yield running the whole way around the edge of that field. In fact, that is a 95 to 100% yield around the field compared to last year, where we were 10%. 10 to 20% lower than that in various places. So really, really pleased. That has been fantastic start to our harvest season. And yeah, looks like we're going to get extra crop off here this year. Something I did want to check is if there is a harvesting contract on field 7, which there is. So what I think we'll do is we will accept the contract on there. And we can do that ourselves. We can put everything, well, we can take everything across. The field entrance, as you can see, is just this far end down here, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get everything into that field. And yeah, as we got the time over the next couple of days to do this, we can probably put a hired worker going on that one, and that will give us a good coverage while we get this field baled. I love the idea of that. I love getting a nearby contract done as well. If we had field 7, if that was part of the farm, we would probably put the same crop in on that field as on this field, because the big advantage to that is exactly what I'm looking to do here. Move straight from doing field 6 to doing field 7, and makes much more sense to do it that way. Coming up to the end of the second headland, and yeah, we've got a little bit less in our combine than last time. Not surprising, considering we've got a little bit less around the field. Let's lift the header and just take this last little section off. Should take us up to about 90% full. Either way, we will need to empty at the end of this headland, because we are about to cut in, and there's definitely not enough space in the combine to do a cut in. So there we go. That has got that there. Turn off the header. We'll keep the thresher going, but we are going to have to go and empty our trailer. So pack this up, and yeah, look at that. That is pretty good. It seems very, very long, our auger. I think I can probably get away with a larger header on here, because it gives us the, so that's 25 foot. That's the 28 foot. I think we could get up to, could we get the 12 meter on here? The 12 meter Massey header on here. The 12 meter case on here. Will that actually fit on this combine? That's a really good question. That would be great, because that would be double our existing combines. And I'm really, really wondering if that would be the case now. Let's have a look. How full is our trailer? 85%. Okay, let's move the combine out the way. Get that more into where we're going to be setting up. So we want this to cut in on row 4, row 5. 0, 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we want to be cutting in on row 4, which is here-ish. It's going to send us a long way down this end of the field, but that's okay. Where are my lines? Okay, my lines for row 4 are over here. So we'll line this up, and then we'll take the Massey down to the farm and get it tipped. This is a slightly slower way of doing the harvest, but at the moment we've got the time. We might end up getting the courseplay running with the harvester a bit later on, and doing it slightly differently for our other fields. But while I've only got 2 fields over 2 days, well, we've got 3 fields over 2 days with doing the contract as well. I'm very interested to see if I can do 3 fields over 2 days doing things this way. We are going to have to do 4 fields over 2 days for at least one of the months during harvest. If we can incorporate field 3 during that time, that will work really in our favor, I think. But this will be the way I do this field. I think we'll go on to course play when we go on to field 7 and do that contract. Get that knocked out with course play, and then we are in a position where we can be bailing over here. We've got course play running field 7 over there, and that will probably take us into tomorrow. Looking at the time, it's 12:30 now. There is still a fair amount of work to do here on field 6, although this case combine is going through it fairly quickly. I am tempted, given that it wasn't overly expensive to lease this header, to lease the bigger case header and see if that fits on this combine. If it does, it's going to speed everything up, and I think will make a massive difference to us. I was going to say that each row of this field is giving me about a third of a tank, but it's such an odd-shaped field with such varying lengths to this part of it. It doesn't really hold true. We're going to end up on each row getting a slightly different amount. I think we will need to empty partway through the next return leg along here. So I'll bring the Massey up alongside when that happens. But you can see here we're probably going to get about a third. Coming back on the next row here, we definitely won't get a third. And coming back on the rest of the sort of triangle-shaped part of the field, we won't either. So yeah, it's a bit moot to say, oh, we're getting about a third for every run on here. For the first run and for this run, yes. For the rest of it, it's going to be less than that. And yeah, partway into this row, we are near as damn it full. So we'll bring our new Massey up alongside and get this emptied. I thought I'd put the new manual discharge, or the updated manual discharge mod in this, but it doesn't seem to have been added or be working. There we go. Yeah, this does seem to be positioned in roughly the right place, this auger. But I honestly think I can get a much bigger header on this combine. Harvester emptied. We'll put the auger back in and away we go. And we'll see how much of the rest of this field it takes to get another full tank. This is where things get a little bit sketchier around here. We've got to keep this little bit as straight as possible. Try and not pick up any of the straw, although I think that's kind of inevitable. Oh, no, not quite. Little tough there. There we go. And then same as we drop down here. So we're going to take a little bit out of the headland and then bring it across. And we can pick up our GPS course again on this side. Yeah, field 6 is a massively fiddly field. I don't think I would have bought it if it hadn't come up as an auction so early on in our playthrough on here. I think it would have been a field that I would have looked at a lot later. It has served us pretty well, and we've now worked out how to get a decent yield out of it. But yeah, and probably not have been my first choice of field, this one. It looks like we might get 2 full trailers off this field. We are coming up to our second full combine from this. And yeah, we're at 95% at the moment. So yeah, we're already over 20,000 litres from this time. So that's 40,000 litres off this field. Really good. Very happy with that. That is well, actually what I do need to work out is how many trailer fulls of this wheat we need to put into the pig feed. So whoa, let's not overrun. Let's turn the header off because we're going to have to go back to the farm and empty out. And another full combine into this should give us about 90% full, which is fine. So this trailer, actually really good trailer for this combine. It will easily hold 2 full tanks off it, which is what I look for when pairing a trailer to a combine. And yeah, that's perfect. We're never going to really hit the full status with it. I didn't look at the number of hours this tractor had before I bought it, but looking at it now, 16.9 hours. That's not bad at all. Certainly an improvement over the 54 hours we had on the 7810 that this replaces. And yeah, look at that, 90%, 21,092 litres. Looking at the mix ratios for the pigs, I'm going to put a single trailer of the wheat in. We'll put a single trailer of canola in when we come to cut that. And then we'll put 2 trailers of the sorghum in. And that should cover us at least for a bit. So let's just tip this into here. So yeah, it's slightly higher for the amount of wheat we have. Ideally, we want to be putting probably another 5,000 liters in. It's 250 liters of wheat to 200 liters of canola to 450 liters of sorghum. So yeah, if we went 25,000 liters of wheat, 20,000 liters of canola and 45,000 liters of sorghum, that would be a good mix. I'm getting down to the fiddly bit at the bottom end of the field. I think we've probably only got 2 or 3 more rows to go. It'd be really nice if this was only 5,000 liters. That would be great. It's not going to be. It's going to be more than that. But yeah, very tempting just to put this into the pig feed mixer as well. Bring us round and in. Try and preserve as much of the straw as we can. Yeah, this is just fiddly at this point. But it's been a good field. I mean, the whole thing has turned from sort of a sickly yellow to a lime green, which means that we've hit 95 to 100% yield on here, which is fantastic. I mean, getting pretty much the most we can out of this field is always, well, actually getting pretty much the most we can out of all of our fields is a good way to go. And I think this year's harvest is very much going to be along those lines. We've been more successful at getting our fields prepared this year than at any year previous. And I think it's going to show in the amount of crop that we get out. So there we are. That is done there. Let's turn off the header and the thresher and bring this over. Empty it out. And actually, that might not be that many liters in here. How much is it actually in total? 3,520. You know what? This can go in the pig feed. First, though, I want to get this combine going on field 7. I don't think with this header we can get it out of the field. I think we're going to have to... yeah, we're going to have to move everything with the tractor. It's annoying, but I think that's the only way we're going to be able to do it. Now, I think I already have some wheat in here. I don't think this was completely empty before we started this year. So, yeah, we'll tip this here. Let's just check. We have 31,000 liters of wheat in here, actually. 25,000 liters of potatoes, which is more than enough. It's canola that we're out of. We can't create any more pig food until we get at least a trailer full of canola in here. And what I want to do now is just drop this trailer off here. Get our header trailer over to field 7. Knock out that contract, or knock out the headlands of that contract today, I think, and then we should be in a place where we can get the extra 8,000 in for that and make a decent amount of money from that, and then and then turn our attention back to 12A, and we might see if we can get the bigger header for 12A. And certainly doing this contract will pay for both of our headers to try out on this combine. And then at the end of the year, we can just buy the one that fits us best. The only thing that I'm slightly worried about is maneuvering a larger header around for fields like this. Wow, this is bumpy up here. But I think we'll be all right. In fact, yeah, this is pretty good because if I can get this header in this field, we should have... Yeah, there we go. Unlock. We should have enough space to get it on without going anywhere near the crop. Especially as these gates open far enough to deal with it. That is perfect. Look at that. Excellent. Right. We want to take that off there. There's enough space for everything to maneuver. We'll go hook the trailer back on and we'll bring the combine back up here. Line this up again with the header and connect. Connect up the PTO. Start it up. Oh, it's on slight hill, so it's caught the trailer. There we go. And this time I'm going to have to get this going with the auger out, sticking out of the field because, as I said, we're going to set up a course plate course on this. So, yeah, turn the header back on, turn the thresher on, header down and into the field. I've turned it so that it is chopping the straw, which is what we want. Because this being a contract, we don't have straw from contracts. Create a course. We want 2 headlands. Headland first. Sharp turn in the corners. And I want longest edge. Generate me a fieldwork course. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. So from here, we want to turn it on to the blue. There we are. And away it goes. Oh, no. Stop. Oh, first waypoint, not nearest waypoint. Otherwise, it's going to go straight in. There we are. Now we're on the right track. And it seems that Courseplay has decided that it's going to drop straw swath anyway. So there must be a way to turn that off. I think I will see if I can get that done. But we're going to get these headlands knocked out this evening, and then we will pick up next time in the main body of this field. For now, I'm going to leave this here, though, so all that remains is for me to say...
Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.